everybody, it's JoJo, and I'm here to do my honest review on the new Beauty Killer 2 eyeshadow palette from Jeffree Cosmetics. Okay, so... Alright. Bitch. Okay, so this is the original one. I know there's not much in here. I'm going to show you the eyeshadow palette, but... Look. Yeah, there's not much... There's not... As you can see, I love the original one a lot, so... Yes. So there was only 2 shades left in there. So yeah, I still have it, but only 2 shades left. I hit pan on all the other ones. Okay. So, girl. Okay, at first I didn't know what to think of this because I was just like, you know, Beauty Killer 2. I love Beauty Killer. I love the name Beauty Killer. I love the original. He's discontinuing the original. And I saw that on his website too. It's like he must be coming out with a new version of this. And what I think he should have done was I think he should have brought out Beauty Killer, but in a totally different packaging, because I love the shades in this palette. The only problem was the packaging. It was very cheap and very like, you know, it's just very cheap, you know what I mean? The new packaging he has is very upgraded and nice. I think he should have just put maybe, I'm trying to think, like maybe even just all the shades in this, or maybe just half the shades in this and half new shades. Or he should just put like all, like the whole entire old shades in the new like packaging. But just upgraded the formula, because some of the formulas in this palette was not up to par with his new eyeshadow palettes. Like the Gold Rich Bitch was not pigmented. The Hot Pink was very dry. A couple of the shades were hard to work with. But I think if he upgraded the packaging and upgraded the formulas with just the same shades, it would have been better off. But it was a whole new palette, all new shades. So it's still retailing for $45. Didn't change that. So there's 10 shades like the original. 10 huge shades. Okay, so I'm looking at the palette now, and I can tell that this palette is, most of the shades are duplicated from other shades, or similar to other shades at least. Like the Hot Neon Lime Green is very similar to a shade in Conspiracy. I do feel like he's definitely discontinuing Conspiracy, and I just think that maybe Shane and him came to the decision that Conspiracy just has to be discontinued because of just the backlash, and you know, the palette wasn't doing so well. It's finally sold out. It's crazy how it sold out in seconds when it first launched, and now all the drama happened, and now it took like 2 years for it to sell out again, but it is what it is. So, but there's a couple of shades of Conspiracy that I feel like are similar to shades in this. Like there's a green in here called Rebirth, and then there's a shade called Self-Expression, and those 2 shades are very similar to shades in here. So I feel like Self-Expression is just a little bit more neon. Maybe, no, but actually a little bit more green tones than the one in here. But I feel like they're very similar. And then the Rebirth, which is the dark green, is it's almost identical to the green in here, Illuminati. So I'm going to swatch them too for you. So this shade here, this dark green Illuminati, is very similar to the new shade Rebirth. Yeah, it's very similar to that. It's a deep dark green metallic, very similar to that, which is making me think he's definitely discontinued Conspiracy, and he's going to redo the shades in new palettes, is what I'm thinking he's going to do. And then this one is called Food Videos in Conspiracy, and then the new one's called Self-Expression. The Self-Expression's a little bit more green in the pan, but I feel like when he swatched it, it looked very similar. This maybe look a little bit more yellow, and then the new one is a little bit more green, but they're both neon and pretty much close to chartreuse. Like the Food Videos always thought was like a neon yellow chartreuse, and the new Self-Expression is like a neon chartreuse, just a little more green and like less yellow. But when he swatched it, they looked very similar. But I do feel like it's going to be a little bit patchy because the food videos is patchy, and I feel like Self-Expression might be the same story. Yes, okay, so then another shade, of course, the Soul Sucker, which is just black with glitter. It's just basically just a matte black. When you use it with your finger, the glitter may show up, but when you use it with a brush, no matter what brush you use, it's just going to come out as a matte black. So that's just another matte black. I love the packaging with the knife with the lipstick. I think the packaging is gorgeous with the lipstick print and with the knife. Fabulous. The packaging, 100% A+, honestly. The colors in the palette, I feel like... What's going on here? Okay. I feel like, aside from maybe 2, they're all repaid shades. Like, I feel like the only 3 shades that are new, that are not duplicated, not similar to any other shade, is definitely the first one, which is called Gilded Dream, which is a very deep, deep, deep gray metallic with gold glitter, and it's like little blue in there too, so it's very unique. So that's not been done before. And then there's a shade called Indica Bling, which is a deep blue purple metallic, which is also new. And then there's a shade called Death Row, which is a deep, deep purple gray. So those are all unique and new shades, but there's only 3 of them. Every other shade is repeats. The pink one is very similar to I feel like it's very similar to this pink in Conspiracy too. That's why I know he's definitely discontinuing this palette. Pigment. It's very similar to Pigment. And it's called Blow Up Doll, I think, in the new one. But the Conspiracy version is called Pigment. Now, they could be a little different. Of course, I don't have the new palette, so I do think the green is a complete dupe. The other 2 are similar. They're not complete dupes, but they're very similar. Also, I feel like it's very similar is the dark blue. I feel like it's called Redemption. It's very similar to a shade in Blue Blood. I do feel like the one here may be a little bit deeper, but the one in Blue Blood is called Cremated, and it's very similar. Yeah, as you can see, it's very similar. If you have Conspiracy and Blue Blood, you do not need this palette at all, except for the 3 new shades. All the other ones are duplicated or very, very similar. The brown one, the brown one is a complete dupe to probably another brown in one of his palettes. The other new cream shade, which is great for oval of the lid, you can find all of his other palettes too. This palette is not necessary at all. I don't think this palette is necessary at all, but if you're a collector and whatnot, I do feel like he should have just redid Beauty Killer and just put all the old shades in the new packaging, and then maybe upgraded some of the shades, because some of the formulas were, because this was his first palette, so some of the formulas weren't up to par as his new formulas. So he could have just like redid the formula and then just redid the packaging, but he didn't. He has all new shades in this palette. So, all new shades, excuse me, I should quotations, new shades, they're not really new. Some of them are, but most of them are not. Okay, so that's the tea on that. I will not be getting it. I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just not necessary at all. Like, it's really, really not. But it's beautiful packaging, and I love the concept. I love Beauty Killer. I love that name, Beauty Killer. Like, I think that's so hot. Like, it's like a sexy, hot, femme fatale woman. Like, that's what I think of. Yeah, or maybe like a female serial killer. Okay, so that's that. That's the palette. And then other things that came into this collection, which I love. I love the mirrors. Oh my god, the mirrors, they look so realistic. They're little meat cleavers. There's a pink chrome and like an onyx black chrome one. And they look just like meat cleavers. They look just like knives. And, the mirrors are cool. I really like the mirrors. The necklace is not necessary. He has a necklace. He's launching with this collection. It's a meat cleaver necklace. It's not necessary. It's really not. It looks like a cheap little fucking necklace. He's retailing for $25. It could have been like literally $5. Like, it looks so fucking cheap. Not necessary. But the mirrors are cool. And then there's a highlighter palette, which is called Ice Crusher. So there's a lot of different shades. There's like a peachy pink. There's a purplish one. There's a white one, a blue one. A lot of different colors. I like the the highlighter palette. He's saying it's a Skin Frost palette, his Skin Frost formula, but the shades look a little glittery, kind of like his Supreme Frost. Maybe he kind of maybe he combined them, which is kind of cool. The Skin Frost and then the Supreme Frost, he combined them with the formula of the Skin Frost, but the glitter that's in the Supreme Frost, and he combined it because it looks like a new formula. It looks like there's glitter in the Skin Frost. But yeah, so I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm not getting anything. If I were to get anything, it would be the mirrors. The mirrors are really cool, and the eyeshadow palette's nice. But the highlighter palette. The eyeshadow palette, the packaging is gorgeous, but other than that, I don't think it's worth it. It's really not. The colors, except for, as I said, maybe 3 are unique. All the other ones are very similar, are complete dupes, it looks like. I'm kind of sad because this is making me confirm to me that the Conspiracy palette is going to be discontinued. And it's sold out everywhere now, so I can't even get it. So, and I hit so many, I hit pan on so many shades of Conspiracy, so I really wanted to back up because it's my favorite palette. However, it's sold out everywhere now, and it's going to be discontinued. I know he's not going to bring it back. So, it is what it is. I'm just going to hold on to what I can hold on to, and it is what it is. I was lucky enough to get it on launch day, you know? Okay, but that's it. There's no lip products, no lip scrubs. He did add like a new lip scrub flavor on his website just randomly. It's called Vanilla French Toast. I feel like he's came out with a French Toast, a lip scrub before though. Yeah. So that's online. This is dropping, I think, March 25th or March 26th. Let me see. I think it's dropping probably this coming Friday or Saturday. March 25th or 26th. I think it's going to be, I think it's 25th though, but it could be 26th. But I think it is the 25th. It's going to launch this coming Friday. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my honest review. I'm not excited for it. I don't think this was necessary. I do like his concept, Beauty Killer 2. Like how he's expanding on it, but I do feel like I wish the shades weren't so similar, and you know, I do wish, because I love Beauty Killer, so I really do wish he would have revamped this. Because if he would have revamped it with the new packaging and the new formula with just the same colors, I probably would have gotten it, no lie. Because I hit pan on all these shades. I basically don't have Beauty Killer anymore. And it would have been cool to see it in a new packaging and like a new formulas and like, because as I said, the shades in here were not up to par with his new stuff. So it is what it is. Anyways, on my eyes today, I have Blood Sugar mixed with Conspiracy. And then on my lips, I have Androgyny lip liner with the lipstick. Oh, girl. This was showing you guys can't see my credit card. You guys can see it. My credit card was showing. I just ordered Chinese food. I'm gonna film a Chinese food mukbang. Yes, I'm filming a Chinese food mukbang, so stay tuned for that. But it's called Top 8. The Velvet Trap in Top 8 on top of the lip liner, Androgyny, and then on my lip gloss I have Beaded Glass on top of that. So yeah, that's my makeup look today. Love this combo. Yes. Okay, so that's it. That's my review for the Beauty Killer 2 collection. It's really not a collection. It's basically just the palette, with just mirrors. Yeah. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I don't know about it. I really don't know. I don't think it's necessary, but as I said, everyone has their own opinions, and, you know, I'm not just gonna get the palette just for those 3 new shades, you know, even though those shades do look cool, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Listen, his formulas are great, so I would recommend his formulas. I just don't recommend, and the packaging, of course, is A+, but, the colors, as I said, it's a little hit or miss. Since I have Conspiracy, I don't need this palette because, that metallic green. Once I saw the metallic green, I thought immediately that's a complete dupe to Illuminati and Conspiracy, complete dupe. I was just like, God damn. And then even the dark blue, now that I'm looking at it, the dark blue is very similar to that blue too. That blue that's in Blue Blood, yeah. Listen. It's not necessary, it's really not. He would have been better off, as I said, just putting the old palette with new packaging. But it is what it is. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys. Let me know what you guys think of the collection down below. And if you're getting anything, let me know. And yeah. Love you guys. Bye.